All right, let's bring this beast to life, shall we? Here we go. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Random. And before we start this video, I got my boy Freddy right here, man. And he's actually the one that made this possible. What you guys are looking at right here, this is the very beginning. You see this Traxxas slash right there, just thrown in the back of an old Crown Vic. I'm telling you what, well, guys, you guys are in for one hell of a restoration. And like I said, all thanks to my boy Freddy over here. Of course, he has a Crown Vic as well. Now, if you guys are into Crown Vics and anything fishing related, well, right here, your boy Freddy is the go-to guy. He's actually going to be starting a YouTube channel real soon here in the city of Miami. And if you want some good fishing advice, then I'm telling you what, there's no better guy right here than Freddy. Keep a lookout for him. This guy's going to be a big name real soon. So I'm going to leave in the description down below his Instagram, so you guys make sure to go ahead and check him out. All right, let's bring this beast to life, shall we? Here we go. Well, you guys have been asking for it, and it's finally here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm finally reviewing a Traxxas RC. That's right, guys. You guys are actually looking at the infamous, legendary Traxxas Slash. Now, this isn't just any ordinary Traxxas Slash. And this video is not going to be a full in-depth review, but instead, it's going to serve two purposes. Number one, it's going to show the durability of Traxxas cars, as you guys are soon going to find out. Now, reason number two is going to get a lot of you mad, but that is that just because it says Traxxas doesn't mean this is the fastest RC car in the world. Even though it says right there, the fastest name in radio control, I'm about to show you guys that this actually isn't the fastest RC car just because it's Traxxas. Now, a lot of you guys in the comment section have been saying, hey, Mr. Random, you should review a Traxxas. You should review a Traxxas. Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to review a Traxxas, but I'm going to show you guys that Traxxas, it's not all it's chalked up to be. And by now, you guys know my style of RC reviews, and I love putting RCs up against other RCs of similar types. And this Traxxas Slash is going to be no exception. That's right, because at the end of this video, I'm going to put the Traxxas Slash against two off-brand RC trucks, specifically short course trucks. Now, the first challenger is going to be the 110 scale Exceed RC Rally Monster. And the second challenger is actually going to be a fairly newcomer to the game, and that's going to be the WL Toys Cross Country, also known as the WL Toys 12423. And both of these short course trucks are what a lot of people call off-brand, which means that they're not a popular name brand RC like Traxxas or HPI or Lozi or Kyosho or any of those. And we're going to see if Traxxas can back up its name. I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to show every single one of you guys that Traxxas, that just because it says Traxxas doesn't necessarily mean it's going to beat every single car out there. I want to show you guys that just because they're not name brand hobby RCs, that they're not actually hobby RCs. WL Toys is starting to be recognized as one of the best off-brand hobby grade RC companies out there. These cars are very affordable. Keep in mind, this car right here is under $100. This car right here is $120. This car right here is pushing $500. Keep that in mind. 120, under $100. I'll say about, it was $89 or $90. $500. We're going to do a head-to-head race between all of these, and we're going to see once and for all which one of these is faster. Is it going to be the name brand Traxxas, or is it going to be the off-brand knockoff ones? And it should definitely be interesting because I haven't done the race yet, so I'm not sure exactly what the outcome is going to be. Now, this video isn't actually to bash on Traxxas. I'm actually a fan of every single RC car, but I wanted to show you guys that there is actually good stuff out there that doesn't necessarily have the Traxxas name to it. But the main reason of this video, and the reason I titled it Bringing an Old Traxxas Slash Back to Life, is actually because the story behind the specific Traxxas is actually really cool. Now, this Traxxas was actually donated to me by a good friend of mine. His name is Freddy, like you guys saw at the very beginning of the video, of the introduction video. And like you guys are about to see, if you can't already see it, I mean, I don't know if the camera picks it up. This Traxxas was actually kept on a boat its entire life. As you guys are gonna see, I'm gonna actually go under the hood real quick and show you guys every little detail about this car. But yes, this Traxxas was actually kept on a freaking boat, on a fishing boat its whole life, man. So that's really, really interesting. Now the whole car is covered in salt. The entire car is covered in rust. Actually, the engine should be going bad any minute now. You know what? Actually, let's already pop the hood and show you guys exactly what I am talking about here. Now, this Traxxas is actually very, very unique. It's actually one of a kind because it came stock with a Traxxas onboard audio, and that's what bumped up this Traxxas Slash to almost $500. Now, keep in mind, this is a Traxxas Slash rear-wheel drive, two-wheel drive. It's not the 4x4, it's the 2x4. Either way, they're really, really badass cars. Now, I wanted to show you guys, like I said, I was not bashing on Traxxas. This car was kept on a boat its entire life, and just take a look at all the parts that are rusted in this car. The battery is completely covered and full of sand. Check out the motor on that thing, man. Let me get a close-up on that. Check out the motor on this poor Traxxas Slash, and let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. The Traxxas onboard audio. What you do is you turn on your controller. Now, what that means, it actually has a real scale 900 horsepower short course truck sound that was recorded, and it actually matches your rev based on how you squeeze the trigger. Let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Here we go. Let's crank it up. Woo! Listen to that thing rumble. Now watch when now keep an eye on my finger. Here we go. That thing is so freaking cool. Let's turn it off. It's way too loud, man. But like I said, I love every single RC car, and we're gonna come back and redo this challenge. We're gonna do a rematch when this car is ready to go. That's right, guys, because I'm gonna get all aluminum, upgraded parts. Every single part of this car is gonna get replaced completely. The shocks, the springs. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get a brushless motor, a brushless ESC. We're gonna throw in that big gear to make this thing go 50 miles an hour plus, and then we will do that rematch. But I wanted to keep things fair and just compare a stock Traxxas Slash against the new competition, man, to show you guys that just because it's super expensive doesn't mean it's always gonna be better and faster. So without further ado, I know you guys are dying to see this big monster put to the test. We're actually gonna go ahead and do some runs with it. And then at the end, we're gonna go ahead and do the head-to-head race. So without further ado, guys, I will catch you guys outside. Let's get right to it. All right, guys, now the first battle we have here is gonna be the Traxxas Slash versus the newcomer, the WL Toys Cross Country. Now, this is gonna be an epic battle. This car is an absolute beast. If you haven't seen my review on it, I highly suggest you go check it out as soon as this video is over. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do a quick little drag race between these two. We'll do 2 rounds. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Holy crap. Oh my god, this thing literally does a one-legged wheelie. Did you guys see that? It just crashed into the camera. I'm gonna have to put the camera in another angle because I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Watch this. I'm literally talking about, watch this. I gotta get far back. One-legged wheelie. Watch this. You guys saw that? So let's redo this race. All right, guys, we're gonna retry this race. Here we go. Let's wind up those engines and let's get ready to do this Traxxas Slash versus the Cross Country. Here we go. When I say go. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, clear winner is the Cross Country. All right, so if you guys weren't shocked by the first result of the cross country beating the infamous, the famous, legendary Traxxas Slash, well, let's see how shocked you get when we put it up against the Exceed RC Rally Monster, aka the Second Amendment short course truck. So without further ado, let's go ahead and race these bad boys and put them to the test. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Alright guys, so as you saw, overall the top speed, not only does the Rally Monster have a little bit more acceleration than the Slash, but at the top speed is where it gets. So let's do another angle. Let's do round 2. Here we go. Now I promised you guys this is not going to be a Traxxas Slash bash session. I just wanted to show you what a stock Traxxas Slash is up against these new, really affordable hobby grade RCs that are just coming out in the market, man. They're just really, really competitive. You guys got to always give them a chance. That's why I wanted to do those 2 races, to show you guys that the Traxxas isn't always the best and the fastest. But either way, we're going to go ahead and put this little thing through a test. We're going to do some speed tests. We're going to take it out to the gravel, through the grass, see just how well it does. And remember, keep in mind, we will be coming back with a fully upgraded Traxxas Slash doing more than 50 miles an hour. So make sure to stay on the lookout for that video. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, and you guys know I love doing my speed test, so that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to test the speed of the Traxxas Slash. Now keep in mind, so this thing is actually incredibly huge, so the motor isn't as strong, but either way, we're going to put it to the test. And let's rev up our engine, shall we? Woo! All right, guys, here we go. Speed test. 1, 2, 3, go. Now, as you guys can see, the handling is amazing. Look at this. Oh, I spoke too soon. Let's do another run. Here we go. As you guys can see, it's not the world's fastest. Like I said, it's a lot of truck for a very small engine. Although it is a very reliable Traxxas engine, it's not the best. But we're going to be changing that up very, very soon. All right, now let's go ahead and do a little bit of gravel right here and see how it does. Here we go. Oh my goodness. It doesn't even go fast enough to lose the rear end, and this is 2-wheel drive. Here we go. There we go, kicking out a little bit of the tail end, not that much going on. All right, now let's do some grass tests and see how well it does in the grass. It should handle it pretty good. There we go, not bad. Good job, little Traxxas. Coming over here over the long grass test, and it does great for. And now the final test, we're gonna take it to the gravel and see just how well it does. I don't want to punish this engine so much because the car is gonna die out any minute, but here we go. Oh my goodness, here we go. All right, not bad, not bad. All right, guys, and that's gonna be it. Like I said, it was gonna be a short little review on the Traxxas Slash. This is definitely a work in progress. This is definitely a project car, but I can tell you this though, laugh all you want, because by the time I'm done with this thing, it literally will be the fastest name in radio control, and that is a promise, guys. You guys can hold me to that. This thing is going to be an absolute monster. I just wanted to show you what a stock 2-wheel drive Traxxas Slash is like. Yeah, it's a little bit outdated, but it's a ton of fun, and that engine is still going after 5 years on a freaking fishing boat getting full of sand and water and all of that. I will catch you guys. Make sure to follow this project, and I will catch you guys when we revive this beast. Fully upgraded, brushless motor. Either way, until then, I will catch you guys later.